Last week here on Thursday Night Thunder, it was Violet Craddock and the Monster Mutt Poodle from the Dog Pound Race Team taking home her first checkered flag at Thursday Night Thunder Championship. She's looking to defend that flag right here tonight against 15 other MTA Superstars. We're about to find out in the second week of the April season if she can hang on.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second week of the April season, and we are psych pumping, getting it cranked, because 16 of your favorite MTA Superstars are going head-to-head and doing battle for the overall points championship, and they're chasing Violet Craddock and Monster Mutt Poodle, all trying to claim the checkered flag that is currently hanging off the back of her truck. She is trying to hold on to it while 15 other Superstars try to take it away. We're jumping over to round one action right now as we take a look at the matchups. El Toro Loco set to take on the Outlaw, then Mountaineer is set to take on the Beast, and then Max D is going to take on the Megalodon out of the Diggers Diecast race team. And then speaking of Diggers Diecast, the Gravedigger coming to the line. He is set now to take on Mindblower to close out the first half of round one. And up first, the rookie sensation from the March season, that's Michael Anderson. El Toro Loco, he is now set to take on Jamie Hurd, the longtime MTA veteran who is yet to claim a Thursday Night Thunder championship. He's looking to do so right here tonight, but he has to knock off the hot rookie sensation, Michael Anderson and El Toro Loco in the far lane. Who's it going to be to kick off week 2 of the April season? Stage, there's the green light now down the stretch. They're pretty even up through no man's land here, and what a race it is. A slow finish for both drivers, and I do believe Iron Outlaw did lose out to El Toro Loco. And next up here in round one action, this man did pretty well for himself out of K&J Motorsports, Jason Craddock in the Beast, the Chevrolet. Craddock, a former one-time Thunder champion, he finds himself up against Chantel Bailey out of Johnson Motorsports race team. She is currently a former four-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. She wants to put the big bad Ford back on top and take it away from the Monster Mutt Poodle. But first she has to knock off the Beast, the Chevrolet in the near lane. Here's the green light now, and the Beast got her off the line through no man's land. And Chantel coming back, getting the win over the Beast and Jason Craddock. We're going to see the Mountaineer back in round 2 action. Unfortunately, the Beast is on the trailer. Next up in round 1 competition, Peanut coming to the line, and Bradley Graham's old Max D. He is now set to take on Richard Nelson II, representing Diggers Diecast race team. He is currently driving the Megalodon machine over in the far lane. Now, back to the near lane, we still have the Max D machine, which was currently rebuilt a month or so ago. They're trying to get the truck set and dialed in back to its old glory days. Megalodon and Max D stage. There's the green light. Even down the stretch, up and over the first jump here. We got a race to Nelson. What a save by Richard Nelson. And coming out of the no man's land there, across the last set of cars, Nelson got out of shape, hit the pod in the center of the track, and brought it back around. What an incredible save by Richard Nelson. Let's go back and take a look here. You see him through no man's land, clips the pod right there, rocked up on 2 wheels, and look at him throttle out of it. Incredible piece of driving by Richard Nelson. And next up in round 1, it's the Mindblower machine, the brand new truck with a brand new driver, Joseph Nelson, behind the wheel. He is now set to take on the Gravedigger out of Diggers Diecast race team. Not the normal Gravedigger you'd see on MTA. However, a strong truck nonetheless in the near lane. Joseph Nelson in the brand new Mindblower ran pretty strong last week. He's looking to knock off Gravedigger here in round 1. Stage at the line. Here's the green light. Down the stretch they go. Mindblower with a slight lead through no man's land. And Gravedigger's upside down. Mindblower and Joseph Nelson, the rookie, getting the win here in round 1. He puts the Digger on the trailer. Unfortunate luck for Nugget there in the Gravedigger. We're going to go back down here to the track and take a look at some of the damage. There you see the left front tire looks like it has come off. The knuckle sheared clean off. Them boys have got some work to do down at the Diggers Diecast pit area. And unfortunate luck for Nugget here tonight. Gravedigger's going home empty-handed and with some broken parts. Nonetheless, we're moving on with Thursday Night Thunder. Next up in competition from Sky High Racing, Aaron Church. Bakugan Dragonoid now set to take on Jeffrey Skipper, former 6-time Thunder champion. He's rocking and rolling with Johnson Motorsports here in the April season. U.S. Air Force Afterburner staged over here in the near lane. Now we saw his teammate take home a win earlier in the round. We're about to find out if he can top that, taking out the Dragonoid here in round one. Here's the green light now. Dragonoid, Afterburner, even down the stretch. Skipper's got a lead in a close race, but Skipper started to gap him there in no man's land, picking up an easy win over Dragonoid here in round one competition. Next up, another brand new truck coming to the line. Stephen Hardware and the Michigan Ice Monster Chevrolet debuted that truck last week, lost out early in round one. He is now set to take on Ethan Wagner, who ran top notch and had a stellar performance last week. He is in the Cyclops Chevrolet, staged over here in the near lane. Now two drivers are driving two Chevrolets. Ice Monster trying to make a comeback from last week. Cyclops trying to do just as well, if not better, from last week. Here's the green light. Battle of the bow tie in round one. They're even up through no man's land, and Wagner getting the win in the Cyclops Chevrolet. Unfortunate luck for Hardware in the far lane. Michigan Ice Monster on the trailer in round one for the second week in a row. Next up here in round one action, the longtime veteran of MTA. He was in Thursday Night Thunder episode 1, James Vaillancourt in Liquidator. He has made it to the last two finals here on Thunder. He is now set to take on Mr. Colt Cobra at Cobra Creek, Colorado. Gene Patterson in Snakebite. Two Fords about to go head-to-head here in round one action. Who's it going to be? Last week's runner-up finalist or Colt Cobra and Snakebite? There's the green light. Liquidator and Snakebite down the stretch. They're hanging even through no man's land. Oh, look out, Liquidator up and over the cars. Turned it over. Vaillancourt on his lid. And Patterson is up on the Jersey wall. What an incredible race as we go down trackside. Gene Patterson and Snakebite will be declared the winner. Vaillancourt, much like his last week final performance, rolled the truck over. There you see him upside down yet again here in week 2 of the April season. This time in round one action, he was trying to run down Colt Cobra and Snakebite and couldn't come up with it. Well, next up as we close out round one, your current champion, Violet Craddock and Monster Mutt Poodle, now set to take on Ray Acuna and Overkill Evolution, the Ford, out of Hagerstown, Maryland. He is locked and loaded over there in the far lane. He would want nothing more than to knock the current champion off the pedestal here early in round one. But Violet Craddock has been running strong. The Dog Pound race team has that truck running top notch. Here's their green light. She's got him up the line, up and over no man's land, and a smooth, clean pass. Violet Craddock is on a mission here tonight, taking out Evo here in round one competition. What a crazy piece of driving by Violet. She'll be back in round two action. And before we jump to round two, I want to remind you that coming up on April 30th, 2022, Maximum Carnage comes to you for the third time in the event's history, a show you don't want to miss, and the name pretty much speaks for itself, Maximum Carnage. Jumping back over to Thursday Night Thunder, the second week of the April season, round two competition comes down to El Toro Loco taking on the Mountaineer, then Megalodon taking on Mindblower. Then we're going to see the U.S. Air Force Afterburner take on Cyclops, and we're closing out round two with Snakebite taking on the Monster Mutt Poodle. And up first here in round two action, Chantel Bailey bringing back the West Virginia Mountaineer. Had a stellar run there in round one. She takes on the rookie sensation, Michael Anderson in the Crazy Bull. El Toro Loco staged over here in the near lane. Who's it going to be? El Toro Loco with a slower time than West Virginia Mountaineer in round one competition. Can we see an upset here in round two? Is El Toro going to take it? Here's the green light. Mountaineer and El Toro down the stretch. Toro's got a lead and out of shape, and Bailey turns it over. El Toro Loco, I venture to say, would have had the win over Mountaineer had he not got out of shape in no man's land. Going back and taking another look, he had a slight lead on her. Watch him get kicked off the jump there. Out of shape, and Bailey trying to shut it down. Got kicked off that last set of cars and turned it over. What a race to kick off round two. And up next, Richard Nelson II bringing back the Diggers Diecast Megalodon. He is now set to take on Joseph Nelson and the brand new Mindblower. He had a strong week one kickoff of the April season. He's looking to go back to back and take Mindblower all the way to the finish line. The brand new truck rolled out of the MTA shop a couple of weeks ago. What's he got from Megalodon? Here's the green light, off to a good start by both trucks through no man's land, and Joseph Nelson upsets the Megalodon, trying to shut it down. Barely taps the wall there in the shutdown area. We're going to see Mindblower back for semifinal competition. And next up, Jeffrey Skipper, a 6-time Thunder champion. All credit to his name. Former Wild Card champion and Halloween Madness champion. He is now set to take on Ethan Wagner, another rookie who's been out here before. He's looking to claim his first Thursday Night Thunder championship, but he's got to knock off last year's Rookie of the Year, Jeffrey Skipper. U.S. Air Force Afterburner stays in the near lane. What's he got for Cyclops here in round 2? Here's the green light, and Skipper's got him off the line. Wagner trying to play catch up, and does! He knocks off Skipper here in round 2. Cyclops moves on to semifinals. Air Force Afterburners going home on the trailer. And next up, as we get set to close out round 2 action, the flag still on the back of the Monster Mutt Poodle. Violet Craddock is running strong after that bad fast pass in round 1. However, Gene Patterson has won out here on Thursday Night Thunder twice. He wants to put the snake bite forward in the winner's circle here tonight for a 3rd Thunder championship. Violet Craddock again had a wicked fast time in the round 1 competition. Can she knock off the snake? The Poodle takes on Snakebite here to close out round 2. Who's it gonna be? Down the straight stretch now. Looks like the Poodle may have a lead. Patterson's falling back. And Violet Craddock gets the win in the Poodle over Snakebite to close out round 2, carrying the checkered flag right in the semifinal competition. And ladies and gentlemen, we aren't wasting any time here on Thunder. Semis kick off now. Out of Johnson Motorsports, it's going to be the West Virginia Mountaineer taking on Mindblower. Then Cyclops now set to take on the current champion in the Poodle. And up first here in semis, Chantel Bailey, who came out of round 2 on her lid, rocked up and rolled over. The crew says the truck is back and ready to go. However, Joseph Nelson has been wicked fast all night long in the brand new Mindblower. He would want nothing more than to upset a longtime veteran of Thunder in his brand new ride in his debut season. However, Chantel Bailey knows how to hang them rookies high and put them right back on the shelf. Who's it going to be to kick off the semifinal competition? Mindblower takes on the West Virginia Mountaineer. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the green light. Both trucks hard off the line. They're even up there. No man's land. We got a race across the line there. What an incredible race. The Mountaineer was putting the wood down, but so was Joseph Nelson in the Mindblower in the far lane. What an incredible race. Your winner, as we look at the photo finish, Chantel Bailey in the West Virginia Mountaineer finds herself a spot in the final round here tonight on Thunder, but give credit to Mindblower, was hanging right there with her. Now, who meets the Mountaineer in the finals? Will it be the current champion, Violet Craddock in the Monster Mutt Poodle, or will it be Ethan Wagner in the Cyclops Chevrolet, who has been hanging some quick time passes all night long? The rookie that debuted just a couple of months ago wants to knock off the current Thunder champion here to close out the semifinal competition. We already know Mountaineer's there. Who's it going to be? The Monster Mutt Poodle or Cyclops in the near lane? Both trucks stage. Here's the green light now to end out semis. Even off the line now through no man's land. And the Poodle with another fast pass. Violet Craddock is on a rail here tonight, carrying the checkered flag directly into the finals on week 2 of the April season. And folks, we have had some wicked fast racing all night long, but the finals are next. Can Chantel Bailey get victory number 5, or is the Poodle gonna hang on for another week?
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Thunder episode 100 is gonna be epic, but right now it is final time in week 2 of the April season. The current champion, Violet Craddock and the Monster Mutt Poodle, now set to take on a former 4-time Thunder champion in Chantel Bailey in the West Virginia Mountaineer, the Ford out of Johnson Motorsports. She is looking to claim victory number 5 right here on Thunder. But the rookie over here in the near lane, who had an epic February season, currently carries the checkered flag on the back of the Poodle. Can she hold on and make her streak 8-0? Ladies and gentlemen, it's final time. Mountaineer set to take on the Poodle. It's showtime here on Thunder down the stretch. The Mountaineer's got a lead. Poodle coming back out of shape, and Mountaineer gets the win. And the Poodle is upside down. Bailey had a hard time shutting it down. Slams it into the wall in the shutdown area. And the champion is upside down, or should I say former champion. Let's go back here to an MTA replay and take a look at what happened in the final round here on Thunder. There you see him off the line. The Mountaineer actually jumped the Poodle off the line. The Poodle was trying to play catch up. A wicked twist right there off of that jump. Gets bobbled up there in no man's land, tried to drive out of it, and that was all Bailey needed to go on by. And ladies and gentlemen, in her record 5th Thunder Championship, congratulations to Chantel Bailey from Johnson Motorsports. You are tonight's Thursday Night Thunder champion. And now as we jump over to the overall point standings to close out week 2 of the April season, Gravedigger, Michigan Ice Monster, Max D, and Dragonoid close out the lower half of the bracket with 60 points. Jumping over to the top half, your top 5 contenders at number 1, Monster Mutt Poodle with 110, still at number 1. Number 2 with tonight's winner, Chantel Bailey and Mountaineer with 105. Then Liquidator, Cyclops, and Mindblower round out your top 5 bracket with 80 points. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll wrap up week 2 of the April season right here on Thunder. Thank you all for coming out and watching the show, and I thank you for your support of MTA. Be sure, if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road. See you next week.
Standing tall up in victory lane, I done brought the pain and now they screaming my name. Yeah, everybody saw me rock the place. Now there's flashbulbs are popping and mics in my face. Always giving the crowd what they need. Now they're wearing my shirts front row to nosebleed. Now the crowd forms is what it's all about. Signing autographs until the lights out. Yeah, it's about that. It's about that.